Knew you were gonna succeed. Whatever you did. What would you do? Gonna make it out here, baby. Knew you were gonna succeed. Whatever you did. What would you do or be? Knew you were gonna succeed. Whatever you did. And I would take my time. I would be the divine mother's MC. See what I was doing in my life. You had 100. You know, I would take my dough and learn how to invest it. Yeah. I would make sure I made is totally vested. I would reach the highest heights I could reach. Highest heights I could reach. I'd be the super teacher. I'd be the super teacher. Super teacher. Super teacher. I'd be the super teacher. I just don't want to be a preacher. I want to talk to my own. Talk to my own. Faith at home. Telling people what you can do alone. I smile at myself. Put the fear on the show. Put the fear on the show. I'd be the divine mother's MC. If I knew what I knew right now. The on-tech, way out the atmosphere. The on-tech, way out the atmosphere. The on-tech, way out the atmosphere. The on-tech, broken glass everywhere. People just wanna smoke out. You wanna know what this is about? It's the realness of the universe fully coming out. Damage control's just another god. We learn over the years that it comes from the inside. Send a spiritual message to the universe. Divine Mother will always come first. With this collective vibration we can reach. No need for a pulpit, I'm not here to preach. No one is better than the other. We all have unique powers to discover. Open pathways to our spiritual forces. A lot of us are tuned and we know our sources. All you have to do is be yourself. Be authentic, be real, the own, what else? Broken glass everywhere. People just wanna smoke out. 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 There's no other person greater than you. When you tap into your spirit, you'll know what to do. Heart chakra vibrates higher frequency. You do you, and I'll do me. That's the only way to be free. Not dwelling on your past repeatedly, saying it's all their fault. You're stuck in life like a pillar of salt. You better learn to move on, walk on, because the person that you're mad at's probably gone. Stop seeing yourself like a pawn. Be real with yourself, come on. While the world's on lockdown, reports sounded bleak. How do I stay calm? The old technique. Broken glass everywhere. People just wanna smoke out. Broken glass everywhere. People just wanna smoke out. Broken glass everywhere. People just wanna smoke out. Broken glass everywhere. People just wanna smoke out.
Way Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another live with Holistic Wellness Worldwide, where we have our favorite guest, High Priestess Ma'at and Maakheru Amen, who is the author of What's in Your Womb and also Unwounded, Unlock the Universal Uterus. We are here live. So, before she comes on, I want you to first go and share this with all of your platforms right now because we have a treat for you. It's hot. You gotta want to open up a window or something in here because this information is going to be on fire. So I want you to go and grab your friends and family and let them know that the High Priestess is in the building. And we know you all got her book already. We know it's plenty of y'all using the book in your classes and helping women achieve womb wellness and just reach their goals and discovering what's in their womb and the things that may be blocking them from getting to just living out their destiny and walking out their life path. So go grab your sister friend, go grab your brother friend. This ain't just for the women, this is for everyone. We are going to, you are in for a treat as we speak with the High Priestess tonight. And we speak about some of the things in her first book. So she has two books. And actually, What's in Your Womb is her first book. And because there are so many classes and so many things going on right now in our world, and women are really tapping into um, their inner self and their own inner healing and focusing on their whole self and their whole wellness. And so because that is such a vital part of the work that she does, we had a great idea for her to just get out and do a virtual book tour and just talk about all the great things and all the tools that she put in her first book. Because yes, we know people are evolving and elevating and what's in your wound and I'm not what's in your wound, unwounded, unlock the universal wound, uterus. That book is flying off the shelf as well. But there are some people who are really just beginning to tap into their own wellness, really beginning to tap into the fact that they are their own healers and they need the first steps. And so that is exactly what What's in Your Womb is. It is a step by step tool booklet for you to be able to just get with yourself and have some conversations with yourself and make some choices and decisions about your life path and your journey. And so I want you to take a few minutes and go and grab some water. You need water because this, like I said, it's going to be on fire. And I got mine because as you can see, I'm already sweating. We've been talking. So get you some water, go invite a friend, tell them to come and check out this live tonight as we talk with High Priestess Ma'at and Maakheru. She is a brain balance, comedic, and Olmec High Priestess. She is Yoruba initiated, certified to be doing what she's doing. Like I said, she is the author of two books, Unwounded, Unlock the Universal Uterus, and What is in Your Womb. She is a trained and experienced veteran in many healing modalities. She is the originator of the womb evolution technique, also known as WET, the creator of the Wave Spell Word, which you can find on YouTube. Now, with over 15 years of experience with a variety of women's lifestyle situations, including her own. And I mean that. When I say including her own, read this book. Read the book. I've never met a high priestess that was so open and willing to share her own information and her own experiences so openly. And not as if this is something that she's not continuously evolving in and working on every day. But get the book and you'll see what I'm talking about. But she continues to promote, um, but she is currently, like I said, on a virtual world tour promoting her book on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube Live. Not only will you see her on Holistic Wellness Worldwide, but you will also see her on other channels. You can follow her on Womb Evolution on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. You can follow her at Melanated Immortals on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, and Melanin Frequency. So you can't miss her. She is everywhere. And there are a lot of other places. She's on the Rev Shock Show. I'm not sure if some of you are familiar with him, but you can see her there some from time to time. But if you follow her on her social medias, then you can always find her everywhere. You'll know where she is. And Holistic Wellness is rocking with her. So follow us and you'll find her too. Um, our high priestess Ma'at has she is doing guest appearances in classes, different classes that are using her book currently in order to guide women, like I said, through training. So she will be doing guest appearances, coming in there and letting the women actually speak to the author. Isn't it something when you're doing a training and you're reading what the author wrote, and then you're starting to think, well, what did she mean by that? What better way to find out than to have her live? So since I am just honored to have her on this platform on tonight, I don't want to take too much time away because this is brief, just a brief sample of what you can get if you attend her classes, if you come on to any of the Mimic platforms, any of the Aligning with the Cycles, any of the things that she is a part of. This is just a taste of what you are going to receive on a regular basis. And then reading these books, I'm not even going to let her give it all to you. So just wait and see. So without further ado, I would like to present to you all High Priestess Ma'at and Maakheru. Amen. How are you today?
Hotep, I'm doing well.
Awesome. Wonderful.
What
Wonderful.
an introduction. You was doing the most, okay?
That's what we do around here. We do the most.
Okay. All right. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you.
Whole self, which is why we love you so much, because you just inspire me for sure to continue to just be my whole self and just evolve and do it unapologetically. So I just am so grateful to share this time and this space and this energy with you. I absolutely am. So just you watch. I'm gonna keep doing the most.
All right. I'm going to keep doing the most over here, too. I got to keep up with you.
I love it. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Tell the people a little bit about yourself. I know I
I
gave you
mean,
a little
you just told them. No.
tell them what I don't know. Look.
Well, I will say, okay, so along with one of the reasons why we are really doing this tour and we are showing up everywhere that we can is because we are in the process now of developing land where we can have a Melanated Immortals healing center. And when we mean healing, we mean healing. Okay. A lot of us, even the woke folks, the conscious folks, we are still living in our traumas. We are still living in the brains that caused the trauma. And I do have to do a shout out to Rev Shock for a show that he did on Dr. Tata's show, African. Ooh, she's gonna kill me. But Dr. Tate, and he did it mapping the African mind. And so you definitely want to check that out. So you'll have some reference points to what I'm talking about. And even if you've heard this before, the way that he broke it down was like none other. Okay. I've heard it before many times over. I've heard it, but I have not heard it put together and pinpointed the way that he did. And
I
so
have to agree with you on
it
that
really
one.
it
I would
sparked.
have to agree.
Yeah, yeah. I just haven't heard it that way. And so we are looking to heal those traumas. And some of it needs to be it can't be done in a cyber ministry. We have to do this real time, connected to the earth, connected to the natural elements and things like that. So we are developing this land. We are using the book sales as fundraisers to really get this going. So the first thing that would be put there is a temple. Okay, and in that temple, we will have many of the healing modalities that deal directly with the earth. Okay, and then also the mind. And so when you put those two together, that gets us to a point where we can actually unify and we can come together and be together and create our own legacy. So let me not, that's another show. That's the melanin frequency show. Okay. So, but that is the motivation behind these presentations that we are doing each and every Wednesday.
And tell everybody really quickly where they can see you on the Rev Shock Show.
You know what? It depends on the topic. So sometimes he'll just call me in like, hey, what you doing? It's Monday. Let's go, 8 o'clock. And so right now we have been doing a series with 4 other sisters to talk about the weapons of whiteness. Okay. And so it's a really interesting show. We have done 3 now. One was just talking about being in the workplace because my background is corporate. And so he asked me to come on and speak from that perspective. And then, so we talked about, being one of the, being high up in management and being the only Black person, that experience. And then we talked about Black Beckies. Okay. So that was fun. That was fun. Okay. And then we spoke about healing. All right. So you can see me at least once per moon. I'll be on there once per month. You'll see me on Rev Shock Show. But don't wait for me. Go ahead and tune into the channel. Okay. Definitely get that remapping the African mind. Everyone that needs to go viral, get it. Play it back about 5, 6, 7 times.
I agree. We actually have, me and my husband both have listened to it at least twice now, because we get it. We absolutely get it. And we understand that it is about shifting the consciousness and changing the mindset. It's not always just about what we're doing physically. Like, we think it's the food that we eat, and if you stay in by the river and the sea and all of that great stuff, that's wonderful. It all is a part of the healing. But we really have, something happened, as Rev Shock said.
As he would say, nothing's wrong with us. Something happened to us. That's and right. Let me say this on that as well. With that mapping, what we do at Melanated Immortals, making evolutionary changes at Mimic, we literally teach a class where we map out those areas of the brain. Okay. And so we're in midway through, or actually we're probably about 3/4 of the way through those classes. So you definitely want to check us out on that platform, because this information now allowed us to go to the next level with those courses. So you definitely want to check that out as well. Check us out on melanatedimmortals.com.
Absolutely. So, and again, I told you, High Priestess, she's doing everything. She's everywhere. And we have not a hard time. We have fun just exploring and experiencing all the different things with her. And so to tune in to this wound work that we're talking about tonight, because again, we only giving them a little bit tonight, High Priestess, because we'll be back. So we're only giving them just a snippet. And one of the things that I really want to make sure that we cover, so we talked about last week about what the wound was and what it meant when you said how important it was for people to know what was in their wound. Well, tonight I really want us to get to the book. So in the book, there were so many different things. There were so many different activities that are in there for you to do. And I mean, I love how you pace it so that women can just, deal with one thing at a time. Because we're women, we like to take on a lot. But what would you suggest would be the best way to read your book?
Okay. So what I would say do is read it all the way through once. Don't do the exercise. So you can read through the exercises, but read it because sometimes you need to take it in. Like sometimes when we're taking classes, this is why we need to do the recorded classes, because sometimes you need to just listen and allow the information to come in. So sometimes people just get right into it and they start taking notes and everything. I would say read it through first and then go back and do the exercises. Now, but let me say this too. That's how I am. That's what I do. All right. That's me. I gotta feel it first and then I'll go back and do the exercises. The way the book is designed, though, the way it is designed, it takes you through levels. So if you do go through, you read it, like you were saying, is that if you read the first part and then it tells you to take a break, take a break. you gonna need to take that break, okay? Because it's something else that's coming up that is going to give you some emotional, it's going to raise your emotional level or whatever. And then, you're going to want to have to, like I literally say, hey, watch a movie, go get you some tea, go take a bath, do something, because what you just went through, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? It's something that you probably wouldn't have done just on your own. Okay, just it may have taken you years to do it, and you're doing it in this little compressed period. Okay, so it is designed to be read and the exercises to be done in the order that they come. Okay, but sometimes, if you're like me, you want to read it all the way through. I ain't doing these exercises right now. Let me see what she's talking about, And then after you have done it, whichever way you decide, and you've done the exercises, then you use it as a reference guide. It's like you go back, or Oracle, you go back and, you take it and you just, you've already been through it. You go back and say, okay, let me see where I am. And then it becomes like an Oracle for where, you may need to be at this moment, or something that you need to remember. So that's what I would recommend. Yes.
So what are your thoughts? So a lot of times, I know when I was going through the book, and there were points in when I read the book that I was like, let me call my friend, girl, like, Bessie, let me talk to you about it. Have you ever seen, like, it became something that I actually wanted to discuss. Like, yeah, I could see what you were talking about, but it was like, let me see if anybody else saw this, or maybe this is something that I'm just feeling on my own. What is your thought? Because we know a lot of people are using your book in group sessions and in what we call like sister circles. And they're coming together and they're using and breaking down the different activities. What are your thoughts about using your book in that way?
Well, I never thought about, I didn't think about it in advance when I wrote the book. But when I literally started being invited to the sister circles when they were going through the book. And then, so I'm like, oh, okay. And and people were telling me about the book, and I literally had a group where they were just like, hey, we're going to teach people and train people from your book. We just want your presence there, just in case people have questions and things like that. So once I realized that's what's been happening, I definitely invite those who are doing that to tap to, I'm here, I'm available. So definitely tap into me, because it's been upgraded, since I wrote it. It has evolved. The information has evolved. And so I may have a different insight on something that's happening. Now I realize I went through my process. Everybody has to go through their process. And of course, the younger you are, or the younger you are in the information, okay, because I feel like I was a late bloomer myself, okay. But the younger you are in the information, this may be the space that you're in, but still, it has still been evolved. And I would probably, there's certain things that I would give you the upgrade on. So if you are using the book to for your sister circles and things like that, you may want to tap into me, send me an email, say, hey, what do you think about this? And some of the women want to know about this. And that's what some of the groups have done. And I really appreciate it, because they have come and asked me to, be a part of their groups, and the women that are in the groups, they appreciate it. And don't worry, I'm not going to come in and, fool everybody.
Listen, let me say this. Let me say this for you. Okay. It is an honor and a privilege, first of all, when we have melanated women that will take the time to open up themselves and give of themselves. And it should be. And then release all of this information to us, and then open themselves up to come into your space and share their thoughts. I think if you value the book enough to read the book and then invite women in, I mean, the book is valuable. You see it in such a great value that you created a whole circle around it.
Mm-hmm.
Why wouldn't you want the person who wrote the book to come in and give you the insight on where they were when they wrote? We don't always get that. We get a lot of books out here that are wrote and people are so untouchable. Well, we need you to know this book didn't just open her up and she just put all her business out there so y'all could just be having it in the circle. She's touchable. She's accessible. And so that is what this is what I know as someone who she is near and dear to my heart. I want to make sure that everyone sees when it comes down to High Priestess Ma'at and Maakheru Amen, that she is accessible and she's real. You see her name, the titles, and all of this because she's great. Do you not see her? But she's accessible. And how many great women are accessible to you and make themselves accessible to you? So I'm just simply saying, if the book matters that much, it matters to me. I have her on a platform that I'm just decided it's going to be a platform. That's how important this book is, and how important it is that we get this book out into people's hands. So it's not, no, she doesn't have time to run your circles. She doesn't have time to run your group, take on your women group. No, simply add to what you are already using, and that is the human presence. We don't get that a lot. We don't get the human touch of people who inspire us. And so take this opportunity and allow her to inspire you and invite her in because we coming one way or the other. Everyone's gonna know about High Priestess Ma and Unwounded and what's in your wound if holistic wellness has anything to do with it. So with that said, we told y'all teaser. That's all you're getting tonight.
Ooh.
High Priestess, I'm gonna give you 60 seconds.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. 60 seconds. And if you are just going to tell your friends and you just joined, catch the replay.
Ooh.
High Priestess, what's in your wound? You have 60 seconds to put this book in everybody's household tonight.
Did she say?
Yeah.
Oh wow. 60 seconds. What's in your womb? Anything and everything that you are looking to create, and that may be conscious or unconscious. The female avatar creates whatever is put into her universal space. So I know I done more than 60 seconds, but I have to break it down just a little bit. Okay, whatever is put in her space, okay, she is going to put mass and matter on it, just like she does the human form. She puts matter, that's matter and mother. We literally put the mass on the embryo. And so whether that is energy or not, we're going to put matters to it. We're going to put matter on it and matters to it, and we're going to see that play out in the universe. And so this is how important it is to understand and to make a decision or literally change your mind and your perception about who you really are and what you can do. And especially if you are in a sacred union and you know this, especially then, the male and the female need to know this. And those who are looking to be in a sacred union, the male and the female need to know this information, because this is just the function and the role of us being in physical form, being the feminine divine in physical form. This is the function and the roles. And so this is what you'd have to do both books now to really get into that. And then we'd love to begin. We started the first one out talking about the divine masculine as well and what he needs to know. And that's a whole other subject. And for me, I would prefer that a male write that book. I'd like to have something to say about it, but I don't have to. I do want to get in on it, like, let me in on it. But I would prefer a male, those carrying the male, the masculine avatar, have something to say about that. So anyway, I just had to, you can't give me no 60 seconds.
No. See, I know when I say 60 seconds, we get about 2-3 minutes, and you're because that's what we do. A lot of people don't know, but you will know because you're going to go to melanatedimmortals.com. But High Priestess is what we call my kin twin, and we wins around here. And people who know me know what that means. When I say 60 seconds, even people who follow me like 60 seconds, girl, bye. Did you do that? But we just want to thank everybody for tuning in. And those of you who didn't catch us live, thank you for coming in and catching the replay. Thank you, High Priestess Ma'at, for coming and gracing the platform again, as you always do, and you are always welcome. As a matter of fact, this platform is open for you. It's open for you. However, whatever we can do to support what womb evolution, mimic, melanated immortals, the melanin frequency, whatever we can do here to support you. We are your sister, family. We are here to support you in your journey. And we want you all to support her on this journey. If you have the book already, then there are ways still for you to support her. make sure that you donate to her Cash App if you would like. You heard her talking about the projects that are coming up and all of the different things that we're doing, building the temple, purchasing. I mean, just so much is going on. So we are looking to do this as a cooperative and a collective. And we are looking to do this with people who have that mindset. Like it's a us, not a you, not a yours, not a mine. We want to build together. It is time to get rid of that. What did he call it? The lizard brain?
The compromised lizard brain.
Come on.
Right?
It's time to get rid of that and do what we know to do. This is right here as an example of that. This is how we are coming together, and we just love each other, and we love the energy that each other shares, and we know that what we have to bring to the table is going to, say it, High Priestess, shift
the global consciousness of the melanin dominant population worldwide.
Come on now. We are in it. So thank you all so much for tuning in. We really, really appreciate you. I actually have a treat for us going out. This is one of a great friend of High Priestess and a brother of the Mimic family. And we just always like to celebrate him. I know you heard the song coming in. Just groove to it. I'm not going to give too much information about it because I was told that it's got a big old release coming. So
that's right. And the only place you can hear it is on our platforms. He gave us the exclusive. And you're only going to hear it here. So y'all going to have to keep sweating us, right?
Come on now. You can't hear this nowhere else. It's only here. So thank you again for tuning in, everybody. Go ahead and follow High Priestess Maat on Womb Evolution, Melanated Immortals, and Melanin Frequency, all on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and you will get to know where she is at all points of time on the planet. Well, no, not all points, but just when we're promoting these books. No. So thank you, everyone. Any final words before we crank this song?
No, it definitely, I honor you all for having me on this platform. It is so much fun to be here with my kin twin, and I definitely thrilled. And this is how I get revved up when we do these. So many more. And definitely, everyone, you definitely want to check out Holistic Wellness Worldwide. They have so much coming. Listen, it's so funny. I know I got to do that. I don't know. There ain't no name for this product right here. Okay. But this soul glow that we have, we got the soul glow. I'm telling you, look, I'm almost out. I'll be like, oh man, I gotta get some more. Look, they make all kinds of products, okay? But listen, whatever this is called, I don't know what this is called. Get this, okay? Just email them or something. Get this, okay? Because then you had a little soul glow, whatever. We put it on for we go home, and we be like, ooh.
Look, I appreciate it. Oh, listening. Okay, y'all. This is what we do. This is what our lives gonna be like. So
that's the truth, though. I'm telling you, we need a name for that. Okay, so check it out.
It's coming soon. Everybody knows Holistic Wellness Worldwide is coming soon.
All right. I'm just saying. No, my brother, you got to get your own.
Follow us for Instagram. Thank you so much, High Priestess. We love you so much. And with that said, check out Come Up.
Come on up. All right, Hotep.
Peace.
Yo, this one goes out to all those brothers and sisters that trying to make it. All the people on welfare, brothers in the P now, it's rough out there. I know what time it is. Yeah, I'm just trying to come on up, man. I'm just trying to come on up. You see what I'm saying? Just trying to come on up, man. Just trying to come on up. I do more than survive. Just trying to come on up, man. Just trying to come on up. Do you feel what I'm saying? Just trying to come on up, man. Just trying to come on up. I ain't trying to be poor no more. I want the whole world, but the world's at war. My addiction's not a fiction. Now check it, what I see is living a life with no poverty. I bet you driving car that's paid for, and not having repo men hanging outside my door. I wanna live the life where phone bills are paid, food in my reefer, house with some shade, where I can drive around being happy, not moneyless, where I can afford a shrink to get rid of my stress. No more fears of dying young. I wanna raise my kids and see them live past 21. I have to sacrifice my life so I could raise proud kids and have a loving wife. You see, this man didn't make it off of luck. I seen many doors slam when I was just trying to come on up. Just trying to come on up, man. I'm just trying to come on up. You see what I'm saying? I'm just trying to come on up, man. Just trying to come on up. I do more than survive. Just trying to come on up, man. Just trying to come on up. Do you feel what I'm saying? Just trying to come on up, man. Just trying to come on up. I was homeless with a fucking attitude. Didn't see a future, too busy stressing food. Always hearing stories about an education. When I couldn't afford to eat, I felt the frustration. While my neighbor got 2 jobs, is on welfare. The kids are crack dealers and nobody fucking cares. Me, I'm too busy trying to tend to my own life. Went and joined the Navy for the gravy and rice. I figure I could rise in the service and die out here. Either way, I'm gonna have to be prepared. The fat bastards don't like a nigga dark. Trying to be positive and the best I can be. I stay strong, but I walk a tight rope. I never knew my own kind be slitting my throat. He had to do those things to put his stripes on his coat. You can't trust him, especially when he used my quote. I'm just trying to come on up, man. I'm just trying to come on up. You see what I'm saying? Just trying to come on up, man. Just trying to come on up. I do more than survive. Just trying to come on up, man. Just trying to come on up. Do you feel what I'm saying? Just trying to come on up, man. I'm just trying to come on up. Now here's a 2 years of music theory and doing shows everywhere so y'all all can hear me. Yes, man, I put in my work. Bad managed companies had class getting jerked. Now I'm making my dreams reality. I drop my own fly jams and put myself on TV. Some think I made it overnight. It took a million days of preparation for this one-day flight. I even trained for the crash. I'll be the one with the parachute glued to my ass, surviving with the plane crashed and gone. The black man that I am, I still be keeping on. 'Cause I don't believe in luck. Yo, it's a skill, baby. All the way up.